Are you someone who has been wanting to create content on social media, but your major struggle is you're not ready yet? You are facing that camera fear, or you're maybe having some sort of fear of being judged, or you're not feeling ready yet. Not only this, but if you're someone who is wondering that I don't have an aesthetic background, I don't have a mic or probably a proper camera to shoot, but I still want to start creating content and I do not know how, I've got some easiest way for you. But before moving ahead, I have one more question for you. If you're someone who has the confidence to create content, probably have tools to film and all, but is struggling because you don't have time, because content creation takes a lot of time. Probably I'm right now filming this video, it's gonna be around 10 minutes, but it is taking me almost an hour to film, because you do have to set up a lot. You have to script, and then you have to film, you have to retake and whatnot. It's a time consuming process, let's accept that. And especially when you're working with tons of different clients and you are a busy person, then it becomes a little bit complicated. But that should not stop you from creating content. The main reason I'm creating this content is for you guys. Now obviously I got this habit and probably this confidence after 5 years of constantly creating content on social media. But that does not mean that you're gonna take years. Today I've got you 5 amazing faceless content ideas that gonna take hardly 15 minutes of your time, from scripting to posting, and your feed will look aesthetically appealing and you will be getting tons of clients with those informational posts that you're about to share. Okay, so yeah, come on in. Let's talk about these faceless content ideas. Now if you have a pen and paper, please write it down, because I'm gonna talk about some great hacks that you can follow. Okay, now the number one faceless hack I have for you is as simple as that: stock videos or photos. Now when we are talking about faceless content, we have to literally take care of a couple of things. Now I'm about to give you an advice that will help you for longer years. Suppose if you want to just start right now with faceless content, and after a year or so you want to start showing your face, so people should not feel like, oh, till now we were watching someone else. They shouldn't have that vibe, correct? So right now you have to take care of this two things. One, when you are creating a faceless content, make sure that it is faceless. You know, it's the basic rule. You should not download any picture or photo or video of some other guy, other girl having a different face, and when you start using their face and create content, your audience also know that's not you. So they will not feel that relativity or that relevance with you. So it's very important that it should be a faceless content. This means when you want to take that, the face of the person should not be visible. Let's say if you're a social media marketer creating content, so any photo video you can take from the internet should be of someone probably scrolling the phone, only their hands are visible, or probably their backside is visible, or probably they are typing on something. So it should not having a face, it's just a body gestures are visible which are relatable to your topic. Okay, second tip is, when you're taking any stock photos or video, creating faceless content, make sure that the video that you're choosing, it is something as it's you. So I'll take one example. I know that my height is 5'5". I usually know my attire, the way I carry myself, the way I dress up. So I know my height, I know my dressing style, I know my hair length, I know my hair color, I know that I live in India. So when I'm going to select any stock photo or video, even if I'm taking a video where only a back side of the person is visible, it should look like as it is me, because you know, I know my hair length is somehow shoulder length, and if it is a black color, so the person that I'm picturing there in the stock video should also relate with my body, as that video is mine. So you will find it very easily. Usually search for Indian girl arranging flowers or something like that. You will get those kind of background, those kind of body type, hair color or something like that. It shouldn't be like, let's say I'm Prachi, but if I'm presenting a video of a girl probably from different country and it is clearly visible that that's not me. So that shouldn't be the case. Your stock video photo that you're using, first of all, should not have face on it, and second, it should be relatable to your body and the background type. Okay, now moving ahead, where can you find these free stock photos and videos? So for that, I would suggest you two tools. One is definitely Pexels, which is one of my favorite. Pexels. You'll find the application details also in the description box. And second, you can use this obviously Pinterest for photos, but for Pexels is very good for photo and video both. All right, now once you have found the video, now what you have to do, you simply now have to go to your Instagram, use Instagram edit application if you're posting a reel. Why I'll tell you, because whenever you use Instagram's feature, they uplift your reach better. So I have experimented it personally. So आप जो भी अपना content ले रहे हो या आपको post करना है, उसको सबसे पहले edit पे डालो, उस video को edit पे import करो, and then you can write the text whatever you want to write, and then you post it on your Instagram. Okay, so it's as simple as that. Now moving ahead to the second tip, which is one of my favorites, and that is pen paper reel. I'm gonna share a demo here. It's very simple. You just have to write down whatever you want to. Especially it works when you are sharing any tutorial, step-by-step guide or information. So you can draw that in a paper and can explain it. So you do not have to show your face or set up a camera. You just need pen, paper, marker or highlight certain things and explain it as you're making a student understand what exactly you're explaining. So you just have to put the camera in the above angle. You can set a tripod and then you can simply explain, or you can also put your phone like this and explain with the pen paper. It's as simple as that. You can try this, especially in the educational reel. Number third is screen recording. Yes. Now imagine that there's a Zoom call happening and you're just presenting a screen. Your face and your video is turned off. Only your audio is visible. As simple as that. You can also make a demo content when you are explaining something in a screen and your voiceover is just there. To create such content, you can directly do it from your phone, or you can also take the help of InShot application, InShot. InShot, it has a free version. It's very good. You can just put a video, whatever you have filmed, and then you can voice over right in that application. You just have to go to the music option. Then you will see record and you can simply record right over there and can post it. Okay. Moving ahead to my fourth tip, which is green screen. Yes. Now this is for someone who has the kind of a gut to talk but don't have a proper background setup or anything. So you can display anything on your background and can explain it like a presentation. So you will get this green screen filter right on your Instagram. You just have to open your Instagram story right now, open your front camera. Now you do not have to post. You just scroll to the last right, you will see the search icon, then you search for green screen, you'll find the filter, and then you can upload anything like this. Okay, and now you can change your background. You can attach a graph or probably a news that you want to talk about. Anything, you can put that in your background and can talk about it. Okay, it is very simple, and believe me, green screen reels are working so well because viewer can pay equal attention on what you are saying and who the speaker is. They can focus fully on both of you. So it really works best, especially in the tutorial, or if you're sharing any kind of news, or you're talking about what someone has said about a new feature. Okay, now in my list I have one simple hack for you, which is the fifth tip. Is you can pin the screenshot of one of your comment or one of your recent DM and can reply to it with your voiceover. That also works. You can film it yourself or put it on the green screen or just voice record, and this works especially if you want to answer a common question that people are asking to you on comments or DM. So take the screenshot of that DM or of that specific comment, pin that, put an Instagram template or anything, pin your comment, and then you can simply voice over your answer there, or you can again use a green screen type. Do not forget to add the subtitles so that people can also follow along what you are saying exactly. Okay, and the bonus tip that I want to give you here is shoot your real behind the scene. It's okay if you are not finding yourself so confident on camera, you can at least film yourself. Let's say if I'm working right now and if I want to shoot a behind the scene of me, I'm just working and I'm putting the camera right behind. Probably this 5-second reel, I can put a content above it and post it. So on your workspace, wherever you are walking, or your real behind the scene. I know we can take behind the scenes and all that from internet, but it really makes a very good sense if you shoot yourself, if you share your b-rolls. You do not have to talk, you just have to simply whatever you're doing. One thing that I want to tell you, please don't get conscious that you don't have a proper background, or oh shit, your home is not so clean. People connect with reality. If they could see how raw you are, they will in fact have better relationship with you. it's not like you have to put a lot of, a makeup or have to wear a proper t-shirt. I many times, film when I'm chopping something, when I'm doing something on my kitchen, or I'm folding my clothes. That's what the reality is. That's what people connect with. So don't get worried about your background, your aesthetic. No, you just have to be as you are, and if people could relate with that kind of reality, that's what your true audience is. If you're watching this video and you're connecting with me irrespective of where I'm standing right now, you're just here for me, then it matters to me. You are my real audience and I do care about you. So what matters is your information, your audience, and your connectivity. Okay, nothing more. What else I can share here? I feel like talking, but yeah, one thing that I could definitely point out here: when you are starting your content creation journey, you are going to have that constant fear of being judged, or oh my god, this is not that perfect. Many times I've filmed myself and I do not like my voice. Right now that I'm literally having cough and cold, so it's not coming that clear, but ऐसा कई बार होता है कि आपने अपने आप को फिल्म किया and you feel like अरे यार ये इतना अच्छा नहीं लग रहा है but it's okay. You have to post that content. You are never gonna feel much more satisfied or probably 100% perfect that it's good to go. There will be scope of improvement, but we have to keep ourselves reminded that it's about information. You put the information, it does not matter how you were looking. Obviously, some sort of basics we are gonna take care of, but you do not have to be perfect. Okay, if you already shared what you were supposed to, do not wait to hit to that post button. Also, if you're having that fear of being judged, I'm gonna tell you, I still get those comments which I feel like उसके बाद तो content create करने का ना मन ही नहीं करता. ऐसा लगता है आप लोगों के लिए अच्छा करने की कोशिश करो. Literally, I have chunk of tasks to take care of, but still I'm here filming this content. I'm not even earning from YouTube or anywhere. I'm just creating purely for my audience because I know they deserve the support and they are stuck in somewhere. We do for contribution, right? You have your own intention, and if that is clear, it does not matter if 1% of that audience from your crowd is probably pulling you back. They are not even having guts to do it by themselves. Then only people come to your comment and just spread the bad comments. So haters will hate. You do your work, and if you eventually feel like no, I'm not feeling confident, my family members are watching, my friends are, block them and have a clean space for yourself and create content with that mind. Okay, what matters is you, your post, your information. You can still have a faceless content and get good clients. I have tons of examples for it. One of my students, Jatin, Alema, and many of them who have been creating faceless content still have good followers, getting good leads and clients. So what matters is information, and it's never about how are you doing it. What you do, that exactly matters in content creation. Okay, so that is all for now. I'll see you in my coming video. If you really like this video, feel free to subscribe to this channel and share your love in the comment section, because literally I'm doing it for you. I have no other intention. So your one-liner appreciation really uplifts me like anything, and it boosts me to create such more amazing information. But if you have any request on videos that you want me to create, I would love to for you guys. So put that topic suggestion in the comment section. Share this video with one of your friend who has been waiting to create content but was pulling herself or himself back. They deserve a kind of appreciation and the support. So let's support them. And that is all for now. I'll see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye. Take care.